At 19, I was homeless, living in a closet in my local gym. By 22, I built multiple streams of income, eventually earning over 6 figures per year. You've probably heard countless stories like mine on YouTube and rushed to figure out how you could change your own life by doing these side hustles or opportunities. But what if I told you that chasing multiple streams of income is actively destroying your chances at financial freedom? I mean, you're still clicking on these types of videos, so clearly something is not working. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why building multiple streams of income is a horrible idea for most people, and I'll give you the 3-step income strategy that you can use that helped me come out of the closet. That helped me go from broke to 6 figures in just a few years. Because you want to make a lot of money and have financial stability, you think that you need the infamous 7 streams of income that all these finance gurus always promote. But for 90% of people, trying to create those 7 streams will leave you more broke, tired, and hopeless than when you started. And why is that? Well, you're actually being gaslit to believe that the reason you don't have enough money right now is because you don't have enough income streams. But if we look at the actual IRS report that talks about millionaires having 7 streams of income, you'll see that that's actually not attainable for the average person. Like, one stream of income was interest from lending money, but you actually need money in order to lend it and make money off of that, right? Another income stream was from selling assets, but you need money to buy the asset so that you could sell it and make the money. So when we actually look at it, most of these income streams don't make sense for the average person because those millionaires didn't become millionaires by having multiple streams of income. They became millionaires by making so much money in their primary income source that of course they had to put it in real estate or stocks or assets. Most of us barely have time to cook dinner and watch an episode of Love is Blind after work, let alone chase 7 streams of income, right? So how does a person making an average salary or below average like I was actually, create income so that they feel as financially secure as a millionaire, or at least just not feeling like they're in the Hunger Games all the time? Here's the 3-step income strategy that I used when I was broke, and even now that I actually have money, to sustainably create multiple streams of income. Right now, most of you are at level 1. You need some money, ideally a whole lot of it. You have a job, but it doesn't pay you enough, or you don't like it and you want to quit. So rather than trying to build a bunch of smaller streams of income, in level 1, we're going to focus on building one solid stream of income first and getting that to earn us as much money as possible. Now, this could be from a job or a business. It really doesn't matter, but 80% of our effort is going to go into our level 1 income source. So we're going to need it to make as much money as we can. But how do we do that? Well, we know that pay is directly tied to how valuable we are to the marketplace. So in level 1, our focus is solely on gaining rare and valuable skills that we can then leverage to make as much money as possible. That's the main reason that I was a brokey, right? I had skills that everyone and their mama had. There was nothing rare or nothing valuable about that. So at 21, I decided that copywriting was gonna be my way out. What skill will you focus on? It could be anything, but I'm gonna put on the screen right here the ones that I feel are the most worth it 2024 and beyond. I want you to use these skills to do one of 3 things: either to get a raise or a promotion at your current job, to get a new higher paying job, or to build a profitable business. A quote from the Lean Startup says the only way to win is to learn faster than anyone else. The way that you're gonna learn these skills fast, and I know all about this because I didn't have any skills. I was a college dropout, right? To learn these skills, you're gonna use free resources like online courses, webinars, free trials, anything that you can. It's so easy nowadays because Ivy League schools like Harvard, Stanford, Google, they all release free courses that you can get on Udemy or edX. When I wanted to learn copywriting, I chose Skillshare and learned everything I needed there, and eventually ended up working with companies like Forbes. The key is to set aside the next 6 months and become relentless in your pursuit of learning. I swear if you give it 6 months, look, most people are dumb, real dumb, okay? And so if you just dedicate the next 6 months to learning, you'll probably be ahead of 80% of people in that chosen field. Some other skills that you should focus on too, no matter what skill you choose, is negotiation and networking, because it doesn't matter how valuable you are or how talented you are, people are always going to try to pay you less because they're trying to get the best deal for themselves, right? So you need to learn how to negotiate and network correctly, because that could be the difference between a $50,000 job and a $100,000 job. I don't want you to think that you need to do something completely different, completely out of the box. You can if you want to, but for most people, it's easier to just pivot. So this just means that if you already are in a field, figure out how to earn more in that field, right? So if you're in the healthcare field, even if you're just working at the front desk, right, or something entry level, I want you to spend the next 6 months learning something like data science. You can then apply to healthcare data analyst positions like this one. With this one, you only need a high school diploma and you're already making $70,000 a year. You don't even need a degree, right? But if you do need a degree in your upskilling journey, then look at something like YGU, which is a university where you can complete your bachelor's degree in 2 years or less. I'm telling you, it's a lot easier to do it this way than trying to create multiple, $30,000 or $20,000 side hustles. You don't have to do life on hard mode, okay? So in level 1, choose a rare and valuable skill. Use that to earn as much money as possible in your profession or your business. This will give you a solid foundation for level 2. This is because for level 2 to work, you cannot be stressed out and worrying about money. Like, the way that you move when you're stressed about money is desperate, okay? And when you're chasing money, it runs. Also, you need to be confident in the skills that you learned in level 1 in order for level 2 to work. So think of it like building a fire. If you're in the forest, you need to build 6 fires. Is it going to be smarter for you to build 6 fires from scratch, or is it going to be smarter for you to build one large fire and then use the fire from that to light the other fires? That's the whole idea behind level 2. We have this skill. Now, how can we create more streams of income that is related to the skill that is not necessarily going to give us more work or more side hustles? It will give us a little bit more work, but not like so much, right? Well, the way that we can do this is by using this 3-point checklist for like what stream of income is actually going to be worth creating from our main stream of income or our main fire. Because a lot of people who don't follow this checklist, they end up just working more jobs. Even though they're calling it a side hustle, honey, they're just as stressed. Like I said, hard mode, okay? This checklist is easy mode. So the things that you need to be looking for to determine whether or not this new income stream is worth it is earning potential, scalability, and sustainability. So for earning potential, I mean, it's what it sounds like, right? Make sure that the side hustle that you're doing, there are a large number of people making a good amount of money. Only you can determine what is a good amount of money, right? Could be 20K, could be 30K, could be 50K, right? Second thing and most important thing is scalability. If somebody has a job, that job pays them $15 an hour. That's not scalable because no matter how much more work they do, they can't make more money with that hour. But if somebody has a sales role like commission, they can make as much money as they want to in that hour. That's something that is scalable. If you have a digital product, well, you can sell 1 digital product per day, or you can sell 10 digital products per day, right? That is something that you can scale. And last thing on the checklist is sustainability. Do you like it? Are you capable of doing it? Is this something that you can see yourself doing 1 year from now? And also, is this something that will even be around 1 year from now? Because like, I wouldn't really start copywriting today because of with all the AI tools, anything related to writing is less necessary than before, okay? And you have to remember these skills are supposed to be rare and valuable. I'm not saying that you can make money from copywriting. I just, wouldn't put all my eggs in that basket. This all contributes to the sustainability aspect of this income stream. Say that you're a teacher and that is your level 1 income source. Well, you might want to create digital products that is like personalized educational books that you can sell somewhere like Etsy or on your own website like Shopify. If you are a housekeeper, then you might want to create like a TikTok account and you can start earning revenue from TikTok, but it's still related, right? What you do for your level 2 income is going to be up to you. As long as it meets these 3 things on the checklist, it is going to be something that is worth it. While you're building your level 2 income, it's all about managing your time, and the way you're going to manage your time easier so that you're not just giving yourself like an extra job, an extra headache, is try to use tools that will automate your process. This is things like ChatGPT, AI, and even hiring people like outsourcing. And that's why I say you need to get your level 1 income on lock so that you can even have money to pay people and outsource and then work smarter, not harder. I'm hoping like with this method, you guys can get it to 100K. I don't want you guys to think of 100K as like a big number, because in 2024, 100K is like not really that much anymore. Sorry to say it, but you should be aiming for at least 100K from these income sources combined. It doesn't need to be 7, right? Maybe it's 2, maybe it's 3 by now. Once you're on the path to 100K from your level 1 and level 2, you don't need to be there, but at least like you have the clear vision to getting to there. Then you can focus on building your level 3 income sources. Now, level 3 is all about passive income, honey. And we're doing it how the millionaires did it in that study. They earned enough from their primary income source, and then they put it into assets, and then they put it into stocks, and then they put it into real estate. So your focus for your level 3 earnings is learning everything that you can about passive income sources, specifically things like stocks and investments. The first thing that I would focus on is a high yield savings account. You can really focus on this a lot earlier. I just put it in this level, okay? High yield savings account, you can find some that are giving you 4% or 5%. So instead of your money just being in a regular bank account, losing value, this high yield savings account will pay you to keep your money there. So every month your money is going to be growing and you're going to be getting compound interest. And that's why if you have a lot of money, you could be earning an extra $100, $200, $300 a month just from your high yield savings account. Next, I want you to learn about things like ETFs. I want you to learn about like real estate investing and all that stuff. There's a book called The Intelligent Investor. That's like an OG book for learning investing. I want you guys to look up things like the FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early. I want you to look up books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad. These are going to teach you how your money can be your employee, right? The one working and bringing you more money. This 3-step strategy is exactly what took me from being broke to actually having money. And honey, I'm only getting started, right? I want to have a lot of money. I have no shame in saying that. You shouldn't have any shame in pursuing money, because we live in a capitalist society and we all got to make money somehow, right? And if we all have to work, might as well work and make the most money that we can, right? Without burning out. And if you do it this way, you are not going to burn out and you are not going to, be hating your life at the end of it. To learn more about creating passive income sources on the way to financial freedom, I will link a video up here and down in the description box about how to build a digital product business, which is how I earned a majority of my passive income. I will see you guys in my next video.